Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. Considering that everybody is still out doing whatever they can to spread the word throughout the nation of poverty, time for it to end, that the powers that be are requiring that the situations of life change for those who've been suffering in poverty. And so we're hoping that everybody's continuously doing whatever you can to contact those who are victims of poverty. And if they got the wherewithal to maybe just dial and click on this as an indication that they have heard the message, it will be fine with me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I was just thinking, when you, and I want to share this with you, when you think about the message, you know, the decision has been made, the jury has rendered that Trump is guilty. And you've heard what Trump has said about that, and you know what his people are repeating. Now, if you are, and I think there would be no doubt, a Democrat, and you have been watching Trump and all the things that he's been doing, you would think that he's out of his mind, thinking that you, who've seen with your own eyes and watched him and heard him, would believe anything that he's going to say or anything that he has said. Just not going to happen. If you are a Democrat, and this is mostly, at least 98% of the Democrats would see this just like that. On the other hand, if you were on the Trumpist team, and you listen to Trump, and you listen to those who speak for Trump, the positions that they hold just equal to the position that those that the Democrats hold, and you listen to them speak, and you're over there with the Republicans, and you are a Republican, and this is what you're being fed, you will believe that everything that you're hearing is absolutely the truth. But the problem is, one of them is the truth. The other's a lie. But you don't know which, because you're just following your team. You are denied the truth. You are denied the benefit of knowing what the action has been and what action is required. You're denied that. But there is a way. You can't follow the way of my decision or your decision or this one's decision, because they're all selfish. There's only one way that you can come up with the right decision. If you took the Republicans and asked them, based upon what they believe and all of that stuff, penned out a program that your power, under your representation, the people of this country, every last one of the people of this country will be satisfied and benefit from what you propose. And they cannot do it. In fact, no one over there can do it. Then let's turn to the Democratic side. And you say the same thing to them. Penned out your proposals that would work for everybody across in America. They couldn't do it. They just couldn't do it. They've been trained to be divided. And anything that would probably bring them closer together is just rejected. But now, try it the other way. See, when you think about doing it God's way, you don't think about satisfying Republicans because you're a Republican, or Democrats because you're a Democrat, or whites because you're white, or people of color because you have color, or straight, or otherwise. No, not from God's side. See, from God's perspective, every last human being, whatever you are, were made by the same stuff, God. You require the same things for survival. You require, it's innately a part of you. And that's what God is making sure that it is satisfied. That's why the resources to make sure that anything outside of yourself needed to accomplish this has already been left in the earth, on the earth, or above the earth. Some seen and some is unseen. And everything else is with you in your imagination. And God's plan is that every last one of you would benefit from it, so every last one of you participate in it. But in your participation, choose that which gives you your greatest joy, because this is your life. This is your life purpose. This is the thing that makes you fantastic. The world needs you, and you need the world, because now you're free. And while all of you are being free, doing your beautiful, wonderful things in life, the Creator has it set up in such a way that all the stuff that comes together that you are doing, it is what goes into that reservoir of goods and services that you, the people, have determined are absolutely necessary for your survival and your satisfaction in life. It makes your needs, your wants, and your desires met. Not only that, it produces peace and prosperity and freedom and joy and happiness. And would you believe it? You get a chance to live your dreams in the daytime, not laying down asleep. And you do all of this, my friends, without lying, without cheating, without stealing, without hatred, without racism, without bigotry. That's God's way. Now, the Republicans cannot answer. The Democrats cannot answer. The question is, you, the people. You, the people. What do you want? Right now, half of you, or as many of you as do, want Republicans. The rest want Democrats, while neither one of them can satisfy the other. And you, the people, are satisfied with that. This is why we have the hell that we're going through every day. But God puts it to you plain and simple, just how to do it. And what does that express? It expresses your respect for God. Love the Lord thy God that made you. Seek ye that which pleases, because it pleases you both. And understand that if you want to do the right thing, treat others the way you want to be treated. Care about them just as you want to be cared about. Plain and simple. But that requires that you, the people, change. Change from what you've been taught since you've been in the world, Republican. Change from what you've been taught since you've been in the world, Democrats. Male and female, black and white, straight and gay. Change and want the best thing for you. And the only way you can want the best thing for you is to want it for everybody else as well. Then you got no problems. You're all working for the same darn outcome. Now, I just thought, ladies and gentlemen, that on this Sunday, considering all of the distrust that we have about one another, the mistrust, and all of that, we got it. And we must admit that neither one of these groups, you or me, are able to fix this. But it can be fixed. And it got to come outside of us and our selfishness. So where do we get it from? From the power that is responsible for our existence, the invisible power. Knowing, my friends, that it will be made manifest by, just like the house is built by us, just like the food is provided for, just like us, just like the education system is set up to be responsive to our needs by us, the health care by us, the transport, everything by us. So to fix our problems, it's by us. Not by God coming in, taking some physical structure, or coming in just overwhelming his will on our own. No, we receive the will. We allow the will. We choose the will. And we exercise the will. Come on, that way ain't nobody come tricking you. So I just thought I'd leave that with you. I'm not asking you to vote Republican or Democrat, because you're not finna vote for God right now. You're not that ready. But whomever you choose, make sure that they know that this is not what you want. You're just giving them a chance to get in there and help you achieve this. All right? Poor people, remember, you hurt the worst. And if anything's going to be fixed, is because you demand it by getting up taking care of it. Goodbye.